Greetings and welcome to another video. It's Sunday, 13th of November 2022, and as you can see behind me, I'm starting my video at St James's Church in Stirchley. Now this is the second video I'm making this afternoon, and my previous video today I started here again and we had a nice look at the church, but because we're here again, let's have another look at this. Let's have another look at this gorgeous building here in Stirchley. Right there, as you can see, we've got a green plaque which reads St James's Church, Telford Historic Building, a Norman chapel partially rebuilt in 1741 and extended in 1839. So this building has got centuries upon centuries of amazing history going on. And as I've said previously, this is a gorgeous building, absolutely beautiful as well. It's an amazing hidden gem, absolute treasure here in Stirchley. I'll be honest, I love this building. As you can see, the church is only a small building, but the size of the place doesn't really matter to me. The only thing that matters is how important this building is regarding the local history of Stirchley and how beautiful it is. As you can see, there's two different styles of building. At the back there, the grey stonework going on. I'm going to guess that dates back to the Norman days and the actual Norman chapel itself. And then you've got the more recent red brick extension going on. It's an absolutely beautiful building here. And I once had the honour and privilege of going inside when I was part of a guided walking tour led by Steve Bauer, who runs the Telford Ultimate Guide YouTube channel. And inside this church is absolutely gorgeous. Definitely a beautiful building both inside and outside. Now the plan for this afternoon, is to explore a public footpath which you can find in this part of Stirchley, and we're going to see where it takes us. Now in my previous video this afternoon, we followed the same public footpath going off in one direction, and that led us to Telford Town Park and the Silken Way, and I found that was a really good walk. But today, well this afternoon, in this video, we're going to get onto the same public footpath, only going the opposite direction to where we went earlier on. So with that in mind, let's carry on. Alright, so the old rectory of St James. Now before we go any further, what I want to do is draw your attention to over here. So let's head down here before we go any further. Now in my previous video today, we explored those steps. We went up those steps to follow the public footpath in the direction in front of me, and that way led us to Telford Town Park and the Silken Way, which, as I said, was a really fun and interesting walk to do. I enjoyed that. And because we've already gone that way today, as I said, we're going to go the opposite direction of the same footpath, which is over here. As you can see, we've got this signpost for the public footpath, and we're going to be following it as far as we can in the direction it's pointing, which is down this way. So with that in mind, let's carry on. So here we are, going off in this direction here. Now, I mentioned I was on a guided walk tour hosted by Steve Bauer, who runs the Telford Ultimate Guide YouTube channel, and it's a really good channel. He's got some really decent videos over there, so if you've not done this already, by all means check it out. And this guided walking tour he led us on, he did bring us along this public footpath that I'm exploring right now, and we went to St James's Church in Stirchley. So yeah, I think it was about 3-4 years ago, I think. Now, I don't remember all the details and all the places we visited on that walk. So if I can, we might find out the route of the path and might rediscover some of the places we were at last time, or we might end up somewhere different. Well, we'll see how it pans out, but all the same, the point is this is going to be an interesting walk, somewhere to discover or rediscover. And yeah, and I've got a couple of things going on here. Okay, let's have a look at this. I've got the path going on straight in front of me over there. Oh, we've got somewhere interesting over here to look at. So let's have a look at this for a moment. And it's possible I'll be back here in a few minutes to go that way. I'll see how it turns out, but before then, just want to have a look here. In fact, instead, I might end up following this way in the first place. We'll see how it pans out. Okay, further into Stirchley we're going. Let's find out what's further along this path. Okay, I can't be sure, but the path I'm on does seem vaguely familiar. But we'll see what pans out. Looks interesting so far. We'll have to come back to Stirchley another day to explore that other path, but we'll see how it pans out. Well, it depends on how long I end up making this video, to be honest with you, and how much sunlight I got left in the day. But it'll be worthwhile, very much worthwhile. In the meantime, this whole thing looks interesting. Be nice to see where it goes to. I'm sure I've been this way before, but I can't quite remember, to be honest with you. But let's check it out. Yeah, so I have to come back to Stirchley either later today, if there's still enough sunlight in the sky, or next weekend maybe, to explore that other path that I saw. But where I'm going right now, really interesting. I can't remember if this is the path I explored as part of that guided walking tour I was on. Well, a couple of details might look familiar, similar, I'm not sure. But let's just crack on, see where it takes us. I'm sure one way or the other there's a couple of interesting spots to look at further along the path, in which case we'll see them when we get there. In the meantime, this is going to be good, very good indeed. Hello, cat. Hello, cat. Hello. So the path I'm on is now turning round to the left. Where is this path taking me? Okay. I'm guessing this is more Stirchley over to my right. Seems really nice around here, to be honest with you. Yeah. As I've said before, I do need to explore more of Stirchley, because I'm sure there's some really nice places to visit and explore and be in general here in Stirchley. I think I know where I am now. I have been this way before. Yeah. I'm basically on the same route I did during that guided walk I've been talking about, only doing it in reverse at the moment. And if you look to my left, obviously you've got a series of sports fields immediately in front of me, but in the distance you should be able to see the top of a Stirchley chimney. It's really, really good. But if we look over here, we've got a footpath that continues over here, which we'll have a brief look at. Over here to my left, you can see the public footpath called the South Telford Way. If you follow the green arrow I'm looking at, the South Telford Way carries on along this footpath in front of me, and that'll be worth exploring. That'll be very much worth exploring, but not today. What I want to do instead is head to that little footbridge there. Because this is where you'll see fascinating information sign about this area in front of me. Welcome to the Madebrook Watercourse. The Madebrook stream flows from its headwaters in the centre of Telford and eventually joins the wharf before finally entering the magnificent Severn on its way to the sea. During its first few miles, this tiny stream, over the last 100 years, has been pushed underground, impounded and sadly sullied by diffuse population from road runoff, misconnections and industrial tips. In 2012, the Environment Agency supported a partnership project led by Shropshire Wildlife Trust and Telford Region Council with the support of Severn Trent Water, Stirchley and Brookside Parish Council and local volunteers to restore to the surface a lost section of a watercourse. The team worked with specialist contractors and volunteers who assisted with water quality and setting up new habitats. And here we've got some more information about the Madebrook Watercourse. 2 new footbridges two new footbridges allow a pleasing moments of reflection in a busy town. And more information. Now this sign needs to be tidied up. The graffiti needs to be cleaned off this thing so people can read this properly. But there's some really, really good information about the local area, the Madebrook Watercourse, and the wildlife that now exists here. This is amazing. Completely forgot about all of this. So what I want to do now is turn around, and you'll see this path that I'm now looking at. We're going to follow this path for a while further and hopefully get more chance to have a better view of the Madebrook Watercourse. So let's carry on. But before I go any further, I just saw something to my right here. This little footpath and that signpost in front of me that I'm now looking at. So welcome to Madebrook Pools and Stirchley Dingle Local Nature Reserve. This looks really amazing, this is. I had no idea this place existed. I would read the sign in front of me, but the graffiti on this sign is going to make that really difficult, so I'm not going to do that, but I have to report this. This sign needs to be cleaned up, to be honest. But on another day in sometime in the future, it'd be great to come back here and explore this way properly. Not going to do that today, but yeah, be worth doing. In the meantime, let's stick with the original plan and carry on this way and see how it all works out. As you can see, we're now further along the main road, but where we want to go now is off to my left. As you can see, we've got this signpost for public footpath pointing off in this direction in front of me. As you can see, it's part of the South Telford Way. And the South Telford Rights of Way Partnership. As you can see, we've got another signpost talking about welcome to the Madebrook Pools and Stirchley Dingle Local Nature Reserve. This wildlife-rich site was originally created by the damming of the original Madebrook, which further improvements carried out between 1985 and 1990 by Telford Nature Conservation Project, Lord Silkin School, now known as Lakeside Academy, and the Bahoo Faith. The area shown on the map below was declared a local nature reserve by Telford and Wrekin Council in 2013. And improvements to the watercourse and its weirs were carried out in 2013 and 2014 by Shropshire Wildlife Trust and Severn Trent Water. This site has a rich mix of habitats, woodlands, streams, hedgerows, marsh and grasslands, and notable species of wildflowers, including common spotted orchid and snake's head fritillary. Different kinds of birds live here. This site is popular with anglers and walkers and is much valued by local people and visitors alike. It also provides a haven for wildlife and outdoor classroom for school children. Please treat this site with respect and use the litter bins provided. If you need any further information about this nature reserve or report any problems, please contact Stirchley and Brookside Parish Council on 01952 567140 or Telford and Wrekin Council on 01952 384 384. And here we've got a map of Madebrook Pools and Stirchley Dingle Local Reserve. Nice one. I'm really impressed by all this. This is really, really impressive. I love it. And let's follow a path in this direction. Yeah, this place is amazing. I love it. We've got a signpost there. Let's have a closer look. Welcome to the Madebrook Rain Garden. And that's some information about what the rain garden is and how it works. And here's information about what the place was built for, how it was built. I'll have to come back another day to read this information properly, because it looks really interesting, it does. Let's carry on this way. I do remember thinking to myself a couple of years ago that I should have to revisit where I am right now and make a couple of videos about it, but obviously I never got round to it. That never happened. And so coming by here today was just a happy accident, if you will. Good time situation, so I'm glad I made the effort to come all this way down. And if anything, this proves that it would be good for me to get out in Stirchley more often and make more videos around here. I may end up coming back to this place again and making another video, a different standalone separate video exploring this place properly. That'll be worth the effort. But in the meantime, let's carry on exploring the path I'm on at the moment. Yeah, I want to come this way, basically, because I'm going to have to... It looks really nice around here. Okay, because this video has been running on for quite a bit now, I'm going to have to think about finishing this video in a few minutes. But before I do, I gotta find some nice shots of where I am right now. Nice one. Let's carry on this way. Let's carry on this way. Alright. I think I know what's up this way, but at the same time I'm not entirely sure. But it's going to be good to check it out, see how it all happens. I know where we are now. I know where we are. We're not far from Stirchley Grange and Telford Town Park. What we want to do is go down this way, if I remember correctly. Yeah, we're going to head down this way. Okay, what I want to do is head down that road in front of me now toward Grange Pool. Grange Pool, down this way. And as you can see, we've got on a bridle way, which is part of the South Telford Way. And the South Telford Bridle Way, Rights of Way Project Partnership. And as you can see here, we're on the edge of Telford Town Park, and a map of a park right in front of us. Yeah, so let's head down this way. Nice little spot coming up. So here we are at this signpost. As you can see, if you want to go to the Telford Town Park Visitor Centre or Telford Town Centre, or follow the nature trail, then I just follow the road off in the direction in front of me right now. But what I want to do instead is turn left and go toward, as you can see, Grange Pool and the Crannog and the Stirchley Grange picnic area. And to get there, I come up this way. So to finish this video, there's a nice little spot up this way. Telford Town Park, Grange Pool meeting place. Got a beautiful little picnic area here. And welcome to Grange Pool Learning Zone in Telford Town Park. On that note, I'm going to finish this video here. It has ran on for longer than I expected or planned for. So yeah, I've enjoyed making this video. Revisiting a couple of places I've not been to in 3-4 years now, so it's been good fun. I enjoyed today. And I want to take this time to say thank you to everyone who's watched this video, especially all the way to the end. I do appreciate it, thank you. I hope you've all had a good Sunday today, and I hope next week is a really good week for you all. So yeah, thank you everyone for watching this video. I appreciate it. Take care, be safe, and I'll see you all soon in the next video.